Hi, this is the second attempt to make Pizzaroni Peppers. We tried last week and we took a DiGiorno pizza, cut it up, put it into peppers, and it didn't work. When we were done, they were basically still raw inside, so we're going to try something different this week. I got some advice from someone who said to put breadcrumbs on the inside, but rather than just buy breadcrumbs, we took some pizza dough, pizza crust, bread pizza crust, and we basically cooked that and made it. Let me show. I can show over here now. So we basically cooked that like garlic bread, but without the butter, so it would dry out. So we just put like garlic and salt and parsley and oregano on top. We just cooked that. So I'm gonna shred that in a minute. But before we start, we're going to do the control piece. You think this will fit in the toaster oven? That's one big piece. I'll do for kids. I'll do a pizza, just like, you know.
It already smells good.
Yeah. Does it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me smell this one.
Who
The
makes
kids
this?
loved it. The garlic bread was like done.
Brooklyn bread.
Bread. Oh, good. Maybe they'll send us free stuff if we compliment them. Is that legal? I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't know anyone there. I just
Okay,
picked
what
it
do
up
we
at
have? Yeah.
Pepperoni. Do we have, here we go, pizza sauce. Alright, so before we even start making the Pizzaroni Peppers, just as a control, I'm going to make a control that's also kids' dinner. I'm just going to make, I'm going to make some pizza for kids, but it'll also be the control test, because if our Pizzaroni Peppers don't defeat this control, then I guess we kind of failed. So like last week we failed. Both kids liked the control pizza better than the Pizzaroni Peppers. So we're trying again this week with a little different recipe. Alright.
Put more on this one.
Well, this has to be a crust. But okay, I'll put a little bit more. Yeah, right. You know what? It's probably good. It'll keep it from like burning.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I should be using that silicone brush, but anyway. I've seen a guy at the pizza place. He uses the thing.
Anyway.
He uses the thing, like you scoop soup with, and he and then he just uses the back of the soup handle to like put on. All right. So, get some cheese on there. What do you think? What portion of this cheese grater should I use? This one?
For what? What
Well, I
kind of cheese?
got a mozzarella cheese.
Well,
You know
You
what?
can
I'll be
get-
right back. I'm listening.
you
Keep
know,
talking.
mozzarella you just can cube it. It's gonna melt nice.
Yeah, but you wouldn't bother to shred it?
Yeah. Yeah, if you wanna shred mozzarella, you have to freeze it a little bit because we don't
You think
have
it's
time.
too soft?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll try it once. If it doesn't work, I'll cube it. There we go.
That's a nice piece.
Yep. It's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's perfectly fine. Well, there's enough for kids' control piece, and then we'll do more for the Pizzaroni Peppers in a bit. All right.
I'm gonna have some of the pizza.
Absolutely. Take as
You brought-
much as you want. You know what? I feel like this control piece is going to be good. I hope it doesn't again beat the Pizzaroni Peppers, but I got to do it. I can't like intentionally make it bad. That's cheating. I can't just like intentionally do the pizza bad so the peppers win.
Kids always will love pizza and
Yeah,
not pepperoni.
and they're always going to say, we don't need peppers. They're
Yeah.
kind of like extra.
Keep peppers to yourself. Give us pizza.
We're not vegans, but some people could be vegans and they probably would like. Anyway, our kids are not vegans.
No. not torturing kids with that problems.
Yeah. My philosophy is, I love vegan dishes, but I also love meat dishes. You know, I can eat. You take me to a vegan restaurant, I'm perfectly happy. And then the next night, let me go to a different
the same
restaurant.
Day you just stop next door and you buy a bunch of
Yeah.
cold cuts.
No, but I don't feel like I'm missing anything. If I went to a vegan restaurant, I wouldn't feel like I missed anything. You know, I just wouldn't feel like I was required to have like vegan only. You know what? I was like,
Well,
I'm gonna save those for
they
the
have
peppers.
certain beliefs, you don't.
Okay.
You just have food approach.
Right.
You eat everything.
But if I eat the vegan dish, I'm not even gonna notice that it's vegan. I'm gonna be like, oh man, this is great. Meanwhile, I say that while I'm cooking, slicing pepperoni. You know what? I didn't take the skin off the outside. Not that I really necessarily need to.
No, you don't need to.
Yeah.
Because it has this already film on it.
Alright, I'm not gonna bother then. But you don't think it's just gonna be like taste
No,
better without it? Alright.
No, I don't think
Okay.
so. They said it for the reason in the plastic.
Okay. Alright, so we didn't get the Pizzaroni Peppers yet, but we'll put it in kids' pizza so they can eat something. What you doing here?
Well, it was crusty meatballs that
Oh,
we ate
right.
yesterday.
Oh, those were good. Alright.
Those leftovers I'm gonna make with salt milk. Just crushed
It's a
milk.
perfect fit. I just eyeballed it when I was making before, but it's a perfect fit. Alright, so I guess we gotta, so the plan is we'll cube the peppers, we'll shred the cheese, and we'll add, and we'll also shred the bread that we encrusted. Yeah, you're right, this is so thin, I'm not gonna bother.
You don't want to do rounds? You want to cube it?
Well, now I'm thinking about stuffing the Pizzaroni Peppers.
Yeah, I'm asking maybe you want to just...
You think
Slice.
rounds, not cubes? Alright.
Well, it's your recipe, so you decide.
I could do that, but I'm thinking, here's why I'm thinking cubes. Because I'm also going to be putting in breadcrumbs and mozzarella. That's why I'm thinking it. Alright. Well, so I guess I can cut them a little thicker if we're going to do cubes.
What if you put it through the grinder?
And then it would be like mush.
Well,
It could
will
be
like
good.
kind of grind, like grains. Of
Well, let me ask this:
pepperoni,
if you made stuffed
and it
peppers,
will become a
you chop
texture
it, would
of
you?
the, you know,
so it'll all go together?
like meat, you know, kind of grind meat.
Yeah. It reminds me of like if you like just like turn this inside out, but they do that with sausage sometimes.
You know
but,
what we have? We still have this food processor. You can put it and chop it, you know, into small chunks.
you think these chunks are too big?
I don't know, just throwing ideas.
Would we do it tonight or would we try
I
it
think
next
it's just
week?
it's just what you like. You want big chunks, or you want it like just.
I want it to be like a stuffed pepper in the sense that it
Ba-
doesn't fall apart. It like kind of cooks together.
Basically,
Which last week that worked good with the dough, except some of the dough was raw inside.
I think if you put it in a food processor, then it's gonna be like bacon bites when they cook. You know, like
Okay.
those like kind of shredded small chunks.
I have an idea.
And-
What if I start it like this, mix the three ingredients together, and then you take half of it and put it in the food processor,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then we stuff two peppers, one that you take from the food processor and one that I take just, you know,
Mhm.
like regular. I'm just putting those aside for myself.
I'm just thinking through the, like going through the, like what's gonna happen, you know, when it melts in oven.
Yeah.
So from the smaller chunks, there will be released more flavors and fat, you know,
Yeah.
rather than from the big chunk. So I'm just thinking, like, you know.
All right. So, are
Shred
you?
it smaller.
Would you shred just half the? Would you shred just the pepperoni, or would you shred the crumbs too? Like basically,
Yeah,
are you gonna put
pepperoni,
just this?
Like to shred more both. Yeah.
Okay. So that's good because then
Yeah.
I don't have to even shred the stuff. All right. So let me give you half of it. So you're gonna take half of this, and so basically we're gonna do one pepper shredded and one cubed. So that should be enough, right? All right. And then for this, so you think it's not gonna break the pizza thing? It's not gonna break the machine?
No, I think we'll just do like small chunks.
All right, then that's it. Then you chunk that up.
While I'm filming, you will have probably chunk it for me.
Oh, right. Okay. All right, then let me do. I don't know how to work the food processor. Well, okay. All right. We won't bother doing the food processing on camera. We'll just tell people, okay, we're gonna stuff this one with food processing. All right. So now I have to shred the cheese. Again, we can do that off camera. So then I feel like we're gonna pause it, and then when we come back, we're gonna be stuffing the peppers. But let me show you, because we also got to do the bread. What angle should we use for the bread?
Well,
one?
that's why I'm suggesting to use processor. I don't think it's gonna work. You just need to cut it small
Okay.
chunks.
All right. So I'm just gonna break this into breadcrumbs. You're gonna use food processor on this, and when we turn the camera back on, we're gonna stuff it into the peppers. Yours is gonna be food processed. Mine's gonna be not.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's do it.
The wrong beverage, am I right?
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm just turning on the camera real quick because the control pizza. It looks good. What do you think about this one? This is this week's control pizza.
I thought you were cooking Pizzaroni Peppers.
We are.
already.
We're gonna do Pizzaroni Peppers in a minute, but this is the control
Man,
group.
that looks very good.
It looks good, right? It's gonna
Did
be
you
tough
remember to
beat
put
the
sauce?
control. There's sauce underneath. You can even see the sauce on the side. All right, so I'll cut that for kids. Oh, no, wait. You know what? Now, can someone camera? I want to get Enzo's reaction, but it's probably too hot.
Might want to put it on the plate first before you cut it.
All right.
Let me wash my hands.
There we go. Well, you got to split it with Nick too.
I'm looking for tongs. You know, I'm gonna put it on there so we can cut it more easily.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it might be already cut in the middle. Mom's getting the camera. Also, got to get a plate for Nick. Wow, good job. All right, you want to be the chef, Enzo? Just cut
I
it.
need a fork.
I believe it's already ripped. There's the rip. You might want to just cut it along that. I'll call Nick.
I guess that should be my side.
Yeah. Nick!
Just use scissors.
Pepperoni pizza. Not Pizzaroni Peppers, pepperoni
Yeah,
pizza.
I gotta use scissors.
The Pizzaroni Peppers are an hour away.
Scissors.
Well, I'll tell you, it looks like the crust is kind of like floppy. It's not like, it doesn't like stand up. Well, we may not have cooked it for as long as we were supposed to.
This side's the crispy side.
Alright, try the crispy side.
Yeah, I'll take the side that I personally would want. I'll just leave this here, I guess.
I'll give Barbie this stuff that fell on the table.
Yeah, it's a bit too hot for my liking, so...
Alright, Barbie. Barbie, come here. Here's Nick. We can get his opinion. Alright. Split screen. Oh, they no longer have offline co-op?
Yeah.
What about offline multiplayer? On which Halo?
Halo 5.
Halo 5?
Yeah.
Did
That's pretty
Halo
good.
4 have offline co-op?
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
okay.
pretty good
Only did
considering
about
that it was
5
made from garlic
Oh,
bread.
alright.
It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Alright, you can get Nick's reaction too.
The crust is kind of hard to get through, though.
Is
No.
Get Nick's taking his first bite. He already got his first bite. How quickly did he get there?
Nick eats fast.
Alright, how is this piece?
Crust a little bit chewy.
Ooh, okay. Well, this is
It's
the
cooked. It's
this,
cooked. but it's
Yeah.
chewy.
This is what we're going to use for the Pizzaroni Peppers.
Man, that garlic bread looks
the
pretty
garlic
good.
bread. They had it before when it was garlic bread, but now it's an hour later. It's like solid as a rock. But that's what we wanted because we're making breadcrumbs, and basically we're going to stuff that into the peppers in a few minutes. All right. So so the control group is good. Maybe just get mixed reaction, and then we'll.
I don't know why you call it garlic bread. It says pizza crust.
The
It
Enzo
says
called it
pizza
that.
crust.
Oh, tell you what garlic. What you
Because
call
I
it.
added garlic to it, and I
Oh.
called it garlic bread. It's a pizza crust garlic bread. Get Nick, and then we'll shut it off until we start.
Pepperoni's
Pepperoni.
too thick.
Yeah. The what?
Pepperoni's
Pepperoni's too thick? We should have did it thinner. Okay, well, then good. It'll be easy to beat the control group. How is it taste-wise?
Well, Barbie loves it.
Yeah.
Poor
All right.
Barbie. She's like, where's my plate? With pizza.
All right, when we come back, we'll be stuffing the peppers. We're like those hosts. All right, we've got a second bowl here because we're doing two versions. One version has big pizza crust crumbs and big pieces of pepperoni. You can see down here. It's like a. Nod, can you do the camera? All right, so you can see it's like a huge chunk of pepperoni here, and it's like huge pieces of breadcrumbs here. Whereas we got another version where the breadcrumbs and the pepperoni are much smaller. So we're basically making two recipes here. You see which one comes out better. All right, so let's add half the cheese to this one. Probably about half the cheese. All right, so that's one. How much bread does this one get? Well, whatever it gets, it gets. All right, here's the one with the big chunks and the big. Well, I can tell you this one's tough to work with, tough to mix. It's got huge chunks of pepperoni and huge chunks of cheese, or huge chunks of bread. All right, so this one is easy, very easy to work with, very easy to mix. All right, so let's get to work here. I guess I need like a fresh spoon.
When you're gonna eat the
Sauce.
pasta sauce.
Here's what I'm thinking. I'll put in like a scoop of this. And a scoop of sauce. And then another scoop of this. Well, I'll tell you, it's very easy to work with, this version. To like turn that sideways so I can get at it. Alright, got some sauce in there. How much do you think I should stuff in there? As much as I can jam in?
Just use
So
your
it
fingers
fills in
to
all the
press
corner.
and see.
What's that?
Use your fingers to press and see.
Okay. I feel like I should have saved some like mozzarella to throw on top. Anyway, I'll just throw some sauce on top. Alright, I'll do one more of that style. It's like, it's so silly what we're doing. We're like putting the pizza, like it could have been a perfectly good pizza, but we're just deciding that we want to put it in a pepper. Anyway, maybe it's going to come out fantastic. Let's see. Spilled some sauce on that one, but who cares? I guess at the end we're gonna have some leftovers that we'll do something
Well,
with.
just use another pepper to put the leftovers.
Yeah,
You have extra pepper.
yeah. Well, I was thinking just like,
What you gonna do?
I don't know, make an omelet? Alright, maybe that doesn't make sense. Alright, okay, let's try the other one. The one that's already difficult to work with. I gotta find the pepperoni. I feel like the chunk's just too big this way. It's like I you know.
As we discussed this afternoon, just make gelato.
Oh yeah, we're already thinking about the next project.
Just
Mushroom
make gelato out of it.
mushroom gelato. Just like challenge ourselves with something that makes no sense and try to turn it into something. Like this Pizzaroni Peppers. I mean, it doesn't really make a lot of sense, but if we can pull it off, then it's gonna be cool. I feel like yours has like even distribution of like pepperoni, and mine is like has all these like empty spaces. It's basically, you probably need to do that fine chopping, but maybe the cheese is gonna save me. You know, the cheese is gonna melt. It's gonna go everywhere. Let's put some cheese in there. The good thing about how we're doing it this week is that everything's like already cooked. I mean, it's already pepperoni, it's already mozzarella, it's already bread. You can eat peppers raw if you want to. Like, you can't really mess up. You know, I don't know.
You can get food poison from undercooked, you know.
Yeah, but everything, that's what I'm saying, everything's cooked already.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying you can't get food poisoning? Yeah. It's like everything's already cooked. It's like, if you want to stuff it in a pepper, go ahead, but, you know.
And if you cook it with raw meat, you can get food poison.
The normal stuffed peppers, yeah. Right. This is like the, I don't know what, I guess it's Pizzaroni Peppers, whatever it is. We're going to find out when it comes out of the oven whether we've created something brilliant or not. I think it's going to be good. Wow, I can feel the pepper like feeling up from the, like I can feel the pressure on like my fingers.
I usually do feel it, you know, with hands because you have more control and you like pressing it inside. Yeah, there we go. All right. Right. Very messy at this point. All right. I don't know what I'm going to do with these extra ingredients. I feel like I'm just going to cook it like an omelet or something. All right, let me put more cheese on all of them. Well, you know that mozzarella gonna drip.
Oh, it's going to drip over?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me not do that. That was a bad idea. All right, and I guess I just add the water and we start.
Do you need another pepper?
Well, that's a good idea. We'll just do one more pepper. Let me see if we got one more. Didn't we have like an orange pepper somewhere?
Yeah.
Where did that go?
I think it's a bottom tray. Just pull out and there's one more pepper. At least one. You doing fine?
I'll see.
There's a pepper you're holding.
This is a red one. I thought, so we ate that orange. Yeah, we had it on shish kebab last week. That's gone.
That's all we cooked it.
No, we cooked it.
Hold on.
I'll just do this.
No.
Yeah. Just do
You know what you can just split it in like.
How am I going to do the shish kebabs tomorrow if I use this less pepper? Let's not do it. I'm just going to... I'll just...
You know what?
What?
Put it in some sort of bowl and just bake it alongside. It's gonna melt with cheese.
I'm going to add all the cheese and the bread.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that's like oven safe?
Yeah.
Is this thing oven safe?
No. I'll give you...
Those pots, those Russian New Year pots?
No? Can you hold this?
Yeah.
Just fine then.
Okay. Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Alright, we're switching chefs now.
Well,
My wife is going to figure out what
I'd
to do with
rather
these
feel-
extra ingredients. Well, just till we get this in the
you
oven.
know, I think we need some more oil.
Well, in the green thing is already olive oil. Oh, that thing, yeah. Should I put the other peppers in the oven?
Oh, you can, yeah.
All right. All right. It's 8:58. So 10 p.m. Those will be done.
What we can do here?
There we go. Using up all the last ingredients. What could we do with that? You want to throw some sauce in there? You want sauce?
Just thinking, should we like maybe throw egg?
That's
It
what I was
will-
thinking. I was saying omelet. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. That'll to keep it together. You can even cook it on the top as an omelet. Kids will love it. Or you want to put it in here. I'll tell you, if you put it in there, it's going to be done in 10 minutes. 5 minutes.
Okay.
Right.
Get that.
Okay.
You think one or two?
Probably 2. Alright, so with the leftover ingredients, we're just making quiche, I guess.
It's a quiche.
Yeah. Wow. Maybe it'll taste good. It kind of looks like you're gonna stuff a turkey with that or something.
Like stuffing, right?
Yeah.
We just don't put cheese on the turkey.
Oh right, yeah. Well, then it's quiche, I guess.
Yeah. Let's put some onion.
Yeah. We filmed 2 totally irrelevant dishes. While we're cooking the Pizzaroni Peppers, we also made the regular pizza, and now we're making quiche.
Well, it's
We're basically just filming ourselves cooking dinner.
pepperoni pizza quiche.
Tune in next week when we help kids with their homework.
If you don't cook it, then you never know how
Yeah.
it tastes like,
Yeah.
right? I was thinking, should we add a little bit milk?
You probably know better than me. I have no idea at this point. What would the? Yeah, you probably could. Would you add milk to quiche? It looks like some type of bread pudding, something some British people would eat or something. And you know what? I think it looks good. I think it's gonna be
I
awesome.
think it would be great with breakfast.
Yeah. It's gonna be good. It's gonna win the contest. It's gonna beat the pizza and the peppers. We don't even know what it's called yet.
Well, we have either to add some red sauce on top and then it will be more
Yeah.
like pizza-like, or we have to add
Mm-hmm.
some
Broccoli?
milk.
Milk? I don't understand the milk. You're
Well,
totally on
because
your own with
because
that.
it will be like, you know, too
Pudding?
hard to chew. Yeah, it will be
Yeah, whatever you gotta
crummy.
do. I would say the pizza sauce stick with the theme. But if you want to add milk, go for it.
Well, with milk it will be boring. With this, you know, will be
It's
fun
milk,
to
it'll
try.
be pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah, drop it like you're carpet bombing.
feel like we're supposed to grab some herbs and rip them and throw them on top or something.
At the end.
Okay.
We can.
Oh, right after it comes out of the oven.
Mhm.
We're gonna put this in the oven.
Yep.
Okay. That's gonna be good.
Okay, we're done here. Let's see.
Alright.
We want to put some that cheese.
Oh, Parmesan.
Parmesan.
The wood pulp. Our kids call the Parmesan wood pulp. Apparently, it was in some article once.
Well, it's
At the Parmesan
cellulose in there.
cellulose, yeah.
Yeah, and they call it wood cheese.
What do they call it? So it doesn't clump together, an anti-caking agent or something.
Yeah.
But now everyone just calls it wood pulp.
Wood pulp cheese.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks good. Look, it's really
It looks great. Barbie agrees.
in 15 minutes we'll
What do you
take
have
it
to
out.
say, Barbie? I said her name and she looked
Well,
up.
she's saying she's waiting for leftovers.
You want the leftovers? Alright. There's some cheese and bread here.
She's like, keep dropping.
Yeah, well, that's why she's sitting here. Between the food prep and the food cook. Get anything she can. Okay. Alright, when we turn the camera back on, it'll either be a checkup as to how it looks. Well, let me do a quick checkup now. How long has it been in there? Only 6 minutes. So probably nothing going on yet. Yeah, nothing going on. We'll do another checkup later.
In 15 minutes when
Yeah.
the quiche will be.
Pepperoni, right?
Alright, show them what's in there.
So we're doing take 2 on the Pizzaroni Peppers.
Take 2 on the Pizzaroni Peppers, yeah. But, you want to check out what's in there now?
It's not cooked.
Well, there's something beside the Pizzaroni Peppers.
Oh.
I think it's not cooked.
What is that, a pizza? What is that?
It's not cooked yet. Or you think it's
Wait, what is it?
Is
it eggs?
Yeah, you can do 5 more
Wait,
minutes.
what is it?
It's all the leftover ingredients.
Oh.
Like everything that was left.
So mush?
Mush. And then we added egg and
Well,
sauce.
it's not mushy, but it's
It's cheese,
it's a
pepperoni,
stuffing.
bread, egg, and sauce.
that just
That
blended
sounds good to me.
together, and there's a
Sounds good to
sauce
me.
just to keep
Mhm.
it blinded.
Yeah.
And red sauce on top.
Oh, so that's why I saw egg.
With egg.
And that's why I also saw that dog.
Yep, dog. The quiche was good. And we got 26 minutes left on the peppers. Let's see what they look like. Not as dramatic as when we started with the raw dough, but they should be cooked through this week. Yeah, let's see. Let's see how they are. Next time, we'll be taking them out. Okay, so while it was cooking, we watched an episode. It's now like 30 seconds left. The episode just ended. What was the name of the show that we were watching?
We shouldn't say it just in case of copyright.
What was the name of that show, Nad?
The 100.
The 100 on Netflix.
It's a pretty bad show. Wouldn't recommend anyone watch it.
Oh, okay. All right.
That's why we're watching it.
I don't know.
We're watching
Well,
it.
anyway.
We're watching it because of the sake of watching it.
Well, what was that? The second episode we watched? All right. So we watched 2 episodes. We had the second one while the peppers were cooking. 2 seconds left. All right. Nad, you want to take them out? See what we got there? Looks interesting.
I think the top is brown.
It's weird that the sauce lost its color. Maybe we should reapply sauce at a certain point?
What do you mean?
Well, let me take a look here. Alright. Should I take pictures or should Enzo taste test it? Because he had the
Almost cut it
So?
in half.
I didn't stuff them enough. Look
I
at
think
this one,
a
it's
bit light,
dented.
yeah. Let's just move it to
Yeah.
the table.
I feel like I didn't stuff them enough. Because look, there's like a dent here.
Well, I was telling you to press.
Yeah, I needed to put more in. Alright, so
Enzo
See what one of
had,
them looks like cut open.
yeah, Enzo had, take one of these two because they're the ones Mom did better. These ones have big chunks and those ones have small chunks. Now, can you do camera work? I'm just too bouncy with this thing. So Enzo tried,
Because it's
so
I have to give you the last bit as a voiceover. We're having video problems. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, what we didn't capture was the taste test. And it went very well. The two versions came out, the puree version and the chunky version. They were both good. Enzo preferred the chunky version. I preferred the puree version. But here's the interesting part. Enzo rated it better than the control pizza. Just the regular pizza. So that's a victory. That means it's complete. And then Nick tried it, and he said he still likes the plain pizza better, but the Pizzaroni pepper was definitely better this week than last week. So I thought it was better, much better. Enzo said it's much better. He rated it 9 out of 10. Nick says basically it was better than last week, but he just prefers regular pizza to stuffed peppers. So I don't think we're ever going to win over Nick. This recipe, though, is a winner. We're going to write it up and post it. Bye.